is Patrick, who's going to be doing some stand-up.
There's a stand-up right there.
Yeah, look at that.
I like the way he stood up right there. That's great stand-up.
Like it's hard to move.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Oh, watch this wrapped around.
Test.
Wow.
This is off to a great start.
We hear you.
Yeah,
Good?
Doesn't it sound like you can? It's weird.
Well, we are the Toronto Raptors. Okay, that's a wrap.
There we go.
yeah. Okay.
Action.
Nope, one more time.
One more. There we go. Na, na, na.
This is all part of it.
This is.
Comedy style.
That's all the time I have for today.
Oh dear.
Still there. Okay.
Hey!
Let's get serious. So hi. For those of you who don't know, my name is Patrick. I did perform here about 2 years ago. It went pretty well. I got some laughs. And then nobody told me that this existed anymore. So this time I'm going to try to suck. And then hopefully somebody will mention something later. But for those of you who don't know, like I said, my name is Patrick. As you can see, I have red hair. Growing up, I was made fun of a lot for having red hair. The most common insult they used to use was they called me Carrot Top. Which kind of hurt a little bit, but I got smart. I told them that the top of a carrot is actually green, not orange. So take that. Ha ha ha, third graders. But they got even smarter. And it turns out growing up as Carrot Butt isn't much better. That's the big problem when you have red hair. You're automatically put into two categories. You're either a Ron Weasley or you're the guy from Ratatouille, and that's about it. Which is tough for me because I've always considered myself really more of a Denzel. I love his movies. It's great movies. I'm really big into movies lately. Really big into Disney movies. They're my favorite. But Disney has this thing where they do these horrible direct-to-DVD sequels. Oh, they're awful. Bad characters, bad plot, bad voice acting. Makes no sense. So what I think Disney should do is really focus on teaching important life lessons, things that kids are going to have to know. For example, Cinderella 3, Cinderella and wage inequality. Aladdin 4, Aladdin and the Perils of Airport Security. And my personal favorite, Pocahontas 5, Pocahontas and the Magical Smallpox Blanket.
Oh
But yeah, I just find myself really overanalyzing movies, really thinking about movies. Like, do you think they played icebreakers on the Titanic? It's a pretty big boat. They'd have to get to know each other, I'd assume. I would have loved that scene in the movie, though. Can you imagine? Oh, hi, welcome aboard. Why don't you tell us your name and maybe 3 things about yourself? Oh, I don't know. Well, my name's Jack. I'm not a very good swimmer, so fingers crossed. I really have a thing for girls named after flowers. And I'm too heavy to stand up on a piece of driftwood. Well, Jack, I think this cruise is going to be for you. Have you met Rose? Rose really loves partying with poor people. She's big into nude portraits. And she loves a good penny whistle solo. Love the costumes in Titanic. Oh, costumes are so good. But I've always considered myself a fashion guy. For a long time, I thought I'd be an interior designer. Because everyone I know asked me if the carpet matched the drapes. I didn't get it. I told them I had hardwood. I've always been big into fashion. I always love fashion. I especially love when people wear camouflage-based clothing because it helps me identify those I don't have to be friends with. Oh, you're wearing camouflage cargo shorts. I think I'll take the next bus. Everyone have a good break? Everyone have a good holiday?
Yeah.
Love the
Yeah.
holidays? Yeah? I got to spend a lot of time up in Scarborough, where I'm from. Love it there. I wouldn't change a thing about Scarborough, and that's because there are some things in Scarborough that are so uniquely Scarborough. They just wouldn't happen anywhere else. For example, by my house, there are 5 different motels that encircle the area, and they advertise such great things like clean rooms and color TVs. It says a lot about your clientele, doesn't it? When the biggest draw is that you occasionally push a vacuum around every once in a while. Welcome to the Luxury Inn, where our sheets don't have any visible stains. I just want to see who the people staying here are. How do you decide you're going to stay at one of these places? Like, we've been driving for hours and we cannot find a suitable lodging establishment anywhere. If only we could find somewhere with one of those vibrating beds where we could watch Ellen in color. Ooh. She really pops in color, the dance moves. Woo. See, those hips don't lie. And we could charge by the half hour. That'd be good too. But I get it. I get a good deal. Love deals. As most of you are here, I'm a student. I know we're all in debt a little bit. I just had a dream. I've been dreaming about money. I just dreamt the other day that I won the lottery. And in that dream, I won the big lottery jackpot of $162. That's really sad, isn't it? At the point where my brain can imagine anything it wants. It could dream up anything. It thought to itself, you know what would be nice? If we had enough money to buy a nice toaster. Maybe a toaster and a teapot. That would be nice. My mind wants breakfast. That's all it wants. An English one. But those would make great Christmas gifts. They really would. Recently when I was doing my Christmas shopping, I noticed that all the mall Santas out there, you know, all the mall Santas are extremely skinny now. That's not right. There's something wrong about that. I mean, I'm all for healthy eating, but unless my mall Santa has early onset diabetes, it does not seem to feel like Christmas. I should not feel bone on my ass. Bones are Halloween objects. And if I do feel bone, Santa shouldn't be that excited. Can't blame Santa though. Last year he got me a new phone. Love that. Love my new phone. But I keep getting these spam texts. You know the spam texts that you get? The ones that are just clearly designed to divert your attention away from the important things in life. I don't know, like change your internet service provider, or let Bell notify you when an upgrade is available, or come home, mom's in the hospital.
Oh no.
What a load of crap that one was. Also, for a while last year, I was getting random Bible verses quoted to me. Just random texts with different passages every single day. It's like a priest was trying to hunt me down. It was awful. Until one day, they just stopped. Easter. Now guys, I don't like running to conclusions, but I'm pretty sure Jesus is back. He's back, he's risen from the dead, and he's using Bell, guys. He's using Bell. Hashtag let's talk. Bell. He's using Bell. Which is surprising in itself, because you'd think that if he'd risen, he'd really want to tell us. My favorite thing about the holidays, though, is that I get to spend time with family. My family, we love going out to eat. Our favorite place to eat is the Mandarin, because we like to pretend we eat Asian food. Because it's not really Asian food, is it? I mean, no authentic Asian restaurant has pizza and mashed potatoes. And I know potatoes. Look at me. I've thought about everything you can think of to a potato. We're not going to go there. No. A true Asian restaurant has a waiter or waitress that when I ask for a fork, they silently judge me. And I want that experience. And I know they do it. I can hear them in the back. He asked for a fork. He probably needs us to salt it too. No, get another box of potatoes. We're gonna need them. My family doesn't help themselves very much. My grandfather, his favorite thing to eat at the Mandarin, he thinks that the Mandarin has the world's greatest Boston clam chowder. And we've been to Boston. No, Mandarin's is better. My aunt loves the deviled eggs. The Mandarin's doing white people food better than white people. And this is concerning because if we don't have bland and unappealing food, what do we have? Swing dance? ABBA? Ron Howard movies? We have nothing. It's like, I don't know how they're doing it. It's like everybody in the back, they poached from a Swiss chalet or something, and they're cooking all the food for them. Because that's the mecca of white people food. Swiss, and I know, I'm on a first name basis with the people at the Swiss chalet. I know their entire menu. Ask me anything, left to right, right to left, page 2, chicken spring roll, $6.99. I know it all. Shouldn't be telling you this. It's obvious I'm very white. People in the front row can tell based on the glare coming off my face. You're in the danger zone. If this was Marineland, you would be in the splash zone, and I'd be a mistreated orca. No, don't worry. Wear sunglasses next time. Mandarin's also doing white people music better than white people. That's concerning. Because when it's your birthday at the Mandarin, they give a tambourine to the least musical person there and just let him go to town. It's like as soon as he hears the word birthday, he has a muscle spasm. Happy birthday to you! It's like somebody's mugging a Christmas elf. Or a very skinny Santa Claus. And that's annoying, because it disrupts me from eating my mashed potatoes. Denzel likes his mashed potatoes. Thank you very much. That's all the time I have.